Everyone, welcome to another tutorial. This is going to be a little bit about trap. As Admiral Akbar would say, it's a trap. It's a terrible impression, but trap is definitely huge. Trap is taken over hip hop. It used to have all the old school boom bap and all the other stuff, and even Dirty South, but then trap happened. A couple of people are not coined, but um, claim to kind of started trap music, like Ti and a bunch of others. I don't know. I tend to lean towards Dirty South. Hip hop is a huge influence on trap, but then you also have the West Coast hip hop, kind of like that. And even back in the early '90s, a Tribe Called Quest was really slamming the 808s. If you don't know what trap is, well, you'll find out here in a bit. Stay tuned. But some of the big artists to go listen to are Drake, Travis Scott, anything made by Mike Will made it. These are all very, very good examples of trap. If you need more, I'll give you more. But check out if you use Spotify, there's a place called Rap Caviar. It's a really good one. It has a lot of the new stuff. Trap beats. And there's a lot of playlists that have stuff like that. But one distinction with this video is about more like the hip hop side of trap. There's also EDM trap. We'll cover that in a different video, but for now, I just want to give a little basic tutorial on how to make trap in the hip hop sense. All right, now let's get started. The main components of a trap beat are a kick, a snare, or clap, closed hi-hats, open hats, 808 for sure. I've got away with making a few trap beats without 808, but they're a little bit different. They're more the R&B, R and B, not R-I-B. The fuck, rib. Anyways, you have crashes, reverse crashes, and the other kinds of percussion. Another thing is melody. Sometimes you have a melody, a counter melody, chords, keys. Pretty much everything hip hop has. Every other genre could have. You could have guitars, whatever, basically. There are some libraries and instruments out there that are specifically designed for trap. Lots of sample packs. And speaking of samples, two of the biggest things I use are pretty much anything by Cymatics. It could be drums, it could be melodies, it could be 808, it could be drum loops. The sky's the limit. Another very big friend I have is Splice. I've gotten so many loops and drum sounds, and it's a treasure trove. One very big importance with making trap music is you need to use good sounds, which that's all music, but you have to make sure they fit well together. Now, if you buy like instruction kits, they might have a whole beat of ones put together just in the same pack. Cymatics is good at this. Yeah, let's get into this now. Now, first of all, about the trap beat, I'd say put your tempo anywhere between 130 to 180. This one here's at 160. Let's see, you can do half. So if you say you get a sample that's like, 80 BPM, I'd have to run this at 80. When you do that, you gotta make it a little bit different. You kinda just gotta compensate for the fact that the tempo slows, you gotta make it shorter. So like at 160, you want it to hit, like, let's see. This is gonna be the kick and the clap. This. See, that's like that. If you run it at 80, stay all the way down to half. So it'd be like this. I mean, that would be cool for a breakdown, but I prefer to have it up. Sounds like it should. Alright, so another thing about trap, if you're familiar with boom bap or lo-fi hip hop and something like that, the grid's not important. In fact, the more you stay out the grid, the better you are. Well, I shouldn't say that, but like old Jay Dilla trying to stay a little bit off grid some of the drums in a good swing. I went too far. I went to 180. Whoops. Okay. So this is a good idea to stay on the grid. Another tip. Hi-hat pattern should be interesting. Meaning change velocities, change, let's see. No, I didn't. See, it's kind of boring to start when you skip. Or this little one that's repeated. Skip. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Skipping makes it a little bit interesting. It gives you like a break, and then you get the whole thing, and then it comes back. You can do different pitches, like this. It's definitely a fun genre. It took me a while. To figure this out. One day I was listening to somebody, I think it was Drake, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can do it that way. Cool. So this is one of those deals. Sometimes music is a little bit of skill, about 5% skill, 95% practice. Or should I say 5% talent, 95% practice. Continuing forward, that's all I want to talk about. Oh, with the 808, let's have a discussion on this guy. With this pattern, this is what my 808 sounds like. Oh. You're gonna hear it if I have it muted, eh? Let's try it. Okay, what I did here is it's mostly with the kick. When the kick hits, the 808 hits. But I always like to embellish it with something. So like this here, I did a whole octave up. Another important thing to worry about, which is not really worry about, but handle, is your 808 and kick should be in the same key. You can do it without, but I mean, it just sounds better. So like these two should be on the same key. Alright, so on top about with that, let's do a little demo of just the beat with the hit, clap, hat, and 808. Let's just have a look see at that. It's pretty cool. Let's add in the chords. The chords, which we ain't gonna do too much in depth, but this is what I used. Surge. This is a free plugin. I forget who makes it. Apologies, I'll put in the description. Who makes this out to take a peek, but yeah, this is actually a really cool thing. Your basses, brass, chords. Maybe I'll do a whole video about this one day because there's a lot of really cool free plugins. It's important. I used a patch called Newton Was Evil. Who knew that Newton was evil? Evil bastard invented gravity. Okay, here is just with the chords I made. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. I don't know why, but this sounds a little spacey. A little spacey trap. Or something like that. Yeah, with a better name, but I'm better used to this project because you're going to see it again when we go to structure a track. So we're going to do on the next tutorial. But this is the first half of the melody. That I used a little plugin called DreamSynth. I actually did a review of DreamSynth a couple of weeks ago. And oh, if you look up here at the top of the video, there it is. You should check that out. It's good for trap, but it's good for pretty much any genre that uses any sort of electronics. So trap it is. It is for it's actually an 80s sound, but it worked what I was looking for earlier. Okay, and finally for the counter melody, I used a patch on Surge in Plux called Tinker. So let's add the counter melody in. But I said we'll go more in depth with chords and melody before on the next video. Pretty cool. Anyways, I hope this helped. A little tutorial on trap. I can definitely do a video about hats. Just get the pattern right. There's definitely more to come on this. And please, if you see this video, please comment if you think you have a suggestion for another tutorial, or even if you have a question. How do you do this? I got you. No matter if I met, no, if I know you, it doesn't matter. I have been the aspiring producer for 10 years. And I think it's about time I use some of my knowledge that I've acquired to help you. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Reach out to me on social media. If you follow, I'll follow back. Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Dill James Talk is out there, ready for. I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah. Anyways, keep your eyes peeled next week or sooner for a video about trap structure. We're gonna structure this beat. Now we might add a few more things to it, but then maybe some reverse crashes. So this, what we'll do is we'll structure it, and we'll go through and add a few things to give it a little bit more flavor. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm talking about for this trap beat. Maybe you can help me come up with a name for it. Please comment in the video. Please comment in the comments. Because that'll be a nice comment. And all I can say is the word comment. So before I totally alienate my fan base, I think I'm some psycho that always says comment. I'm going to hit the road. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and please subscribe for more content. Catch you on the flip side. Much love and peace to you. Later.